What's up everyone, welcome to Crypto Maximalist. Today we're going to be taking a look at Chainlink and its recent price action, and make sure to watch the video till the end for a price prediction for the short and the long term as well. First things first, please smash the likes, subscribe and hit the bell icon. YouTube is not pushing crypto content out currently and our subscribers aren't getting notifications, so make sure to join our free Telegram to stay up to date with all our videos as they are posted, link in the description. It really helps if you hit the like. We're posting 4 videos per day, so come back every day for daily updates and analysis. And make sure to comment down below for your chance to win a hardware wallet in our new monthly giveaway. We'd also like to thank you all so much for your support. We've just hit 10k subscribers, so make sure to subscribe if you haven't already. This is not financial advice. Welcome to Crypto Maximalist. Let's begin. What's up guys, so just before we begin, we've had many reports that our subscribers aren't seeing our content, and this is most likely because you haven't hit the real subscribe button, which is the bell icon with all notifications turned on. Give it a tap now, turn on all notifications, and you'll most likely see most of our videos being posted. Also, if you want to support the channel, make sure to tap that like, it really helps us out. We're posting 4 videos per day, so make sure to check back every single day for daily updates. So we're just taking a look at Chainlink here, and I mean, as you can see, over the past few years, we're basically just still on track, aren't we? We obviously came down here in a 30th of, what is this, the 30th of April 2019. Obviously had the March crash as well, where we came to the bottom of this channel, but it does look as though we are forming this upwards channel, aren't we? We're making higher lows and higher highs all the time. You could say this is a impulse, consolidation, impulse, consolidation, impulse. You know, we've had a pullback in consolidation. I mean, obviously this pullback's been pretty nasty. But as we said with all of our cryptos today, we are showing signs of life that we can't really ignore. And as you can see, obviously Chainlink has been, I mean, I guess you could say it's been forming this kind of descending wedge as well, something like this. Maybe, I mean, there's not that much confluence to it. I mean, it's probably looking something more like this, maybe. I guess you could say it's looking something like that, essentially. Where we've got this falling wedge kind of forming something like this, which we saw for a lot of cryptos, didn't we? Falling down in a wedge like this. We've actually broken out, back tested, and now we've rolled over and back tested again, and now we're starting to pump off of the back test, which is very interesting in our opinion. Obviously we have been falling down here and losing a few key levels of support. We did lose this key level at around $15. We actually have come down to around, what is this, $13 and bounced here in this area where there's a lot of structure. And obviously, you know, Chainlink is down a massive amount right now, isn't it? 75%-ish. But it's important to remember that, you know, Chainlink is a top quality project, and in the long term it has continued to do very well. I mean, this could be an insane buying opportunity for the long term in our opinion, because Chainlink's probably going to be well over $1,000 in the next 5 years, considering that it's around, you know, $15 right now. That's a pretty insane buy in our opinion, and we're probably just going to be buying and accumulating Chainlink forever, because it's one of those projects that's probably going to do very well in the long term. There's not really any reason to sell it, you know, unless it has an insane rally. We will be taking profits along the way, but we do strongly think that Chainlink's a top project. And, you know, the market is showing signs of life in general right now. We've obviously come down and pretty much tapped into that oversold area here. We did tap into this once before here in September, where we also had a very big drop here. But just take a look at how much this actually was. We had around a 65% drop here from August to September. It came all the way down here, found support, and then obviously started to run up again, and now we're just finding support again, aren't we? Just moving up inside this channel. We really don't think there's anything to be too concerned about with Chainlink here. And as we said, we are showing signs of life. Every single time that we do tap into this oversold area, we do seem to find support and start to get a bit more of a run up, as you can see. So in our opinion, things looking pretty good for Chainlink from what we can tell. Obviously everyone's saying, oh, everyone's so bearish right now, aren't they? Basically saying everything's going to zero. Chainlink's going to go down to like $1. Obviously, this seems highly unlikely in our opinion, because you have to remember, basically the market, you could say it's like an elastic band, the way that it works. The more oversold that we get, the more likely that we're going to, you know, snap back and get buyers pushing the price back up. Just like when you get to the top of this channel, for example, and you get very overbought, as you can see here, you do tend to have a lot of sellers, you know, bringing the market back down to reality. And even though this correction has been very big, the market's essentially just trying to work out what the value of Chainlink actually should be. And you can see, you know, over the long term, the value has just been increasing and increasing. So I mean, if you're feeling very bearish recently, maybe you just need to zoom out and just take a look at the macro perspective, because there is an immeasurable amount of opportunity in this space to make a lot of money. And averaging into these top quality projects, not financial advice, of course, is probably going to make you a lot of money in the long term. Like, just imagine averaging into Bitcoin, Ethereum, Chainlink, Cardano, Polkadot, all these top 10 projects that are basically blue chippers. We would say XRP as well. And just basically just continuing to average into them for the next 5 years, you're probably going to do very, very well, because these projects in the long term, it's been proven that they do continue to do very, very well, as you can see. Ever since, what is this, 2018? The start of 2019, Chainlink's been in this uptrend. And if it continues in this uptrend for the next 5 or 10 years, we're looking at least, thousands of dollars for Chainlink per token. So we do strongly think that Chainlink in the long term is going to do very, very well. It's a top quality project in our opinion. It's a blue chipper in the cryptocurrency space. There's so many protocols and stable coins, etc., that rely upon its technology. And I mean, everyone's saying that things are going to zero right now, but I mean, we've basically been looking at this this formation that's been happening for Bitcoin, because obviously Bitcoin's leading the market right now, isn't it? So if you take a look at what's happening with Bitcoin right now, you can see here we had this big bearish divergence. Bearish divergence just means the price action's coming down. The price action's coming up, sorry, in this instance. But the RSI is coming down here. This is called a bearish divergence, which means that even though the price action is still going up, the momentum to the upside is actually going down, which means that there's a reversal that's probably going to come quite soon. It's very likely. And you can see exactly what happened. Price action's coming up, RSI is coming down. Once you make that lower high, you've got this head and shoulders formation here with your neckline, and obviously absolutely exploded to the downside, had a big, big correction. But now the opposite formation is forming on the chart. You can see our price action's falling. We're making lower lows, but we're making higher lows on our RSI, which is the exact opposite of this bearish divergence. This is the bullish divergence, the one that we're looking at now. And this means, most likely, from what we can tell, that we're probably going to see a decent bounce to the upside pretty damn soon. And this is exactly the same as what happened here, just in reverse. So bearish divergence here, price action going up, RSI coming down. Once we make that, basically make that lower high in this instance, and we roll over basically, don't we? We make a lower low here and a lower high. So this is your reversal. So if you've got higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, and then you make higher high, and then you make a lower low and a lower high, then that's your reversal, isn't it, out of the pattern? And obviously we absolutely capitulated to the downside in that instance. But now the opposite thing is forming, isn't it? We're basically coming down, making lower low, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high. We had this fake out, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, and now we're making this lower low again, aren't we? Coming all the way down here with actual wicks, by the way. If you don't include these wicks here, we are basically falling down, aren't we? But all this time, our RSI, our momentum to the downside, is decreasing, which is very, very bullish in our opinion. So it does seem likely, in our opinion, that we're going to get that reversal pretty soon. So I mean, obviously, this is good for Chainlink as well. And if this is the case, then we're probably going to see Chainlink start to pick up if Bitcoin does pick up, because Bitcoin's leading the market. So right now we're bouncing off this previous resistance as support, aren't we? And this support line here. So in our opinion, it's pretty obvious that we're probably going to get that reversal pretty damn soon. We've been calling for this for a while, obviously, and the price action has continued to fall. But we do strongly believe that this is probably going to be the case, because as we said, the market can't continue to remain this oversold forever. And I mean, a quick look at our weekly time frame here to get an idea of what's going on. Obviously, we've lost our 55 here, and we are in danger in the next few weeks of potentially forming this death cross on the weekly time frame, which would basically spell the start of a bear market. But obviously, as we said, this doesn't really matter for Chainlink. This could happen for Chainlink, and the price could go down, and then Bitcoin could rally, 50% in a few weeks, and Chainlink would just absolutely explode out the blocks again, because the market is just led by Bitcoin. So we're not too concerned about this right now, because if we take a look at what's happening with Bitcoin right now, in terms of the weekly time frame, we can see we've still got a long way to go here, and it does look as though we are. Let me just remove that line. We've still got a long way to go here, and as we said, until we start seeing ourselves really, getting stuck under our 55 moving average here, and basically starting to roll over like this out of this channel that we've been inside of for Bitcoin, something like this, then obviously we're going to remain bullish and optimistic, because that's what we're seeing right now. Obviously, you can see what happened in the previous bull market, where we got that the bearish cross on our weekly time frame here of our 20 and our 55, and then obviously once we got it here, pretty much just capitulate to the downside, start the bear market. But we're not seeing any of that so far. We are but we've still got potential here that we could be rolling over, but Bitcoin only has to get to around 33k here, which is only, what is that, 1,500 from here, which we did in the past like few hours, by the way. We could easily get back above this, and start retesting it as support and then picking up and going on our way. So we're seeing a lot of bullish signs right now for Bitcoin. This daily time frame, there's this huge bullish divergence, cannot be ignored in our opinion, and we do think sooner or later this is probably going to come to fruition. So as we said, if this does play out, then we're probably going to start seeing Chainlink pick up in a big way. In the short term, we'd say most likely at least coming up to around the $16-17 level. And as you said, I mean, in the long term, we could easily see Chainlink $200, $300, maybe even $500 by the end of the bull run. Obviously, if we get that really, really super overextended blow off top, we could be as high as maybe even $1,000, depending on obviously how much this asset does start to perform. But we have got very smashed down recently, so we do have to temper our expectations. We would say probably $200 or $300 is most likely by the end of the bull run, which is probably going to be, in the essentially the next 6 to 8 months, in our opinion, now that we've had this big overextended cooling off period. And in the long term, we probably do think Chainlink next 5 to 10 years, easily $1,000, probably a lot more considering what it's offering. So that's our update today, guys. We'd like to thank everyone for watching. If you have any comments, questions, or suggestions, please let us know down in the comments section below. Please make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you can keep up to date with all of our videos. Remember to comment down below and be subscribed to enter into our brand new monthly giveaway for a hardware wallet. If you'd like to support the channel more directly, please sign up to our Patreon via the link in the description below, or sign up to YouTube membership by hitting the join button right next to the sub below this video, where you can get access to our private Discord. We're offering coin calls, one-to-one access to us personally, insight into our personal portfolio, daily research of crypto assets with massive potential, and access to our brand new 100x portfolio. With so many benefits, you might as well check it out below. Don't forget to get 2 free stocks with Webull by signing up and then depositing $100 using our link in the description below. You can quite literally deposit the $100, get your 2 free stocks, and then withdraw the money. So there's no reason not to do that, and they could be valued all the way up to $1,600 each. But don't forget to actually deposit as well after signing up, otherwise you won't receive the second stock. Scammers get worse every day, so make sure to protect yourself and your crypto online with PureVPN. Sign up below for some big discounts. You can get access to block content and protect yourself from phishing scams with super low monthly payments and high quality speeds. You can also sign up to our free Telegram via the description as well. All the links are in the description for affiliate links for discounts and free crypto, so go check them all out below. There's plenty of goodness on offer. Please like and subscribe. We are Crypto Maximalists.